Easy.
Okay, so this is how it's done. Let's get to the stats. So I have 25% crit chance, and you're gonna need a lot of crit, obviously, and you're gonna want to stat crit damage. And also with Battle Rage, you get 3% more crit, so it's up to 28%. So the reason I even made this build is because I got this one-handed weapon that gives me 83% more damage on my crit, which is pretty insane. So it's a one-hander, keep in mind. So if it was a two-hander, I mean, crits could be up to 600k, I'm sure. But you want to get a ring, gloves, and maybe another ring to increase your crit damage. There's only a few items that increase crit damage. I think those are the only ones. So yeah. And I just stack a lot of strength, enough vitality so I have at least 30,000 health. And you want to stack also a lot of element resistance, all element resistance. This resistance just, keeps you alive longer, gives you that extra survivability. And my belt and my weapon also have lifesteal, giving me 5% lifesteal. And that really helps when you're doing huge crits, because huge crits equal huge lifesteal. So the nuke of the build is a weapon throw with the Dread Bomb rune. Now, this costs Fury, and the more Fury you have, the more damage it does. It does 3% more damage, a point of Fury. So 1 point of Fury is 3% more damage. And I'm using Ground Stomp, so I can bring all the enemies in. And once I Ground Stomp and stun them, they all come in, and I use the Dread Bomb, and it just kills every single one of them, hopefully in one hit if it crits. Revenge is just the main healing ability, and it is used mostly in just, big battles where you're getting hit a lot and you need heals, and it will just heal you back up to full pretty quick. I'm also using Warcry to give me the extra armor and 50% more resist, just to help with survivability. And the rune for resists, it's really only useful if you have a decent amount of resist. Otherwise, I'll just go a different rune with Warcry, but you really want to have resists to keep you alive. You want to use Battle Rage with that Marauder Rage rune to give you that 30% more damage with that 3% more crit. And what I do is I start the battle with the Warcry, so I have some rage, and then I can pop Battle Rage right off the bat. And for the passives, I use these three, just increase your crit, increase your damage mainly, to get those huge crits. And one more thing about the build, if you want to do insane crits like 400k like I was doing, you're going to need to get Wrath of the Berserker with Insanity rune. It's not as good for farming, but if you want to see crazy crits, just spec into that ability and you're set.